Hey everybody, welcome back. I am so glad to have you here. Today I'm going to talk about something that's very important to marketers, and that is leveraging the voice of the customer. Now, if you've worked in marketing for any amount of time, you know that voice of customer or customer reviews or insights probably the most important foundational element to any good messaging, value proposition, marketing, and even sales. But you've also probably experienced how tedious and laborious it is. And because of that, it usually gets put on the back burner or it just very slowly gets chipped away at over weeks and months, right? And that's not really helpful for anybody. Well, today I'm going to show you how to use AI to do this effectively, quickly, and in a way that's actionable and probably getting deeper insights than you've ever been able to get before manually. So let's jump in. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So this will be a very quick demonstration. And so for the purposes of this, I'm going to use Square POS, right? We've all heard of Square. You've interacted with it before. If you've ever been to a boutique retail shop, food truck, whatever it may be, you're very familiar with Square POS, point of sale system. So for the purpose of this exercise, I'm going to use Square. And so here's my prompt. I'm telling it I want it to act as an expert qualitative researcher, and I want it to analyze the first 10 customer reviews from Square POS. In this instance, I'm using G2, publicly available, easy to get to, piece of cake. And what I'm asking it to do is I want it to identify the top recurring pain points, the praise points, what do they like, what do they not like, and words, phrases customers repeat most often. And I'm asking to summarize these findings as insights we can use for copy, campaigns, and product positioning. So I've got my prompt in here. We're going to go ahead and hit go, and we're going to run it, and we're going to let it do its thing. Now, I know while this is running, I can say from my own personal experiences, the most difficult thing about this was getting direct line of communication, getting time and opportunity to meet with customers directly. And when we did do it indirectly, we did it through our customer success teams. And while that was valuable and it was helpful, it's just not the same, right? Because they're not going to have the same conversations with customers that marketers will. Using AI, this allows us to direct it to ask the types of questions, give us the type of insights exactly the way that we want it, right? This is something a product team could do. In addition to a marketing team, a sales team could do. We could totally gear this towards whatever function we're looking for. All right, so let's see what we got here. So what customers praise most? Themes and proofs set up in minutes, no IT needed. Intuitive, easy for new staff. And it's even giving us links to go directly to these reviews. It was one page, so it's not too complex there. Omni-channel integration that just works. Built-in reporting value, accepts every way customers want to pay, right? So some pretty good nuggets here. And then here's the pain points, right? Connectivity dependence, right? Limited offline mode. That's kind of a big deal, especially if you're in a food truck situation. Processing via anxiety at scale, desire for deeper analytics and customization. So we've got our top praises and we've got our top pains of what it's like working with our product. And then here are the phrases that customers repeat verbatim patterns. User-friendly, intuitive, easy to use, quick setup, fast checkout. So we're getting all of these verbatim points that we could start to analyze. Are we using this in our marketing or in our sales at all? And if so, great, how are we using it? And if not, there could be an opportunity to put that in there. And now it's giving us some positioning implications for copy campaigns, core message headline options here, right? 3 proof pillars with claim plus evidence. Objection handling directly from the panes. Ready to use copy blocks here. Here's a headline, start selling in minutes. Square POS is a user-friendly checkout that syncs your in-store and online sales, and some bullets. So here, in very short order, we were able to get a starting point just looking at the first 10 customer reviews. Now, this is really great, and it's good to be able to go to a G2, a TrustRadius, a Capterra, whatever it may be, to these review sites and just go and pull those direct links to your reviews and do that. You might also have already indexed a whole bunch of customer reviews that you've begun aggregating. If you have 10, 15 reviews you want to look at, great. If you have 100, 150, 200, great. It can do that as well. As with anything, the more data you have, the better results you're going to get. So again, a very quick way to accelerate something that is so incredibly important for marketers today, marketers and salespeople, I should say, today. And so, yep, here's another way that we can harness AI to really help us to accelerate the tedious work that enables us to then use our human element, right? Our judgment and our expertise to figure out, okay, how do we use these things? How do we work them into our campaigns and into our messaging? So anyway, I hope this was helpful. A very quick one for you. If you are interested in getting more tips and tricks and getting more free insights and demos, subscribe to my newsletter right here. You can hit this link, beardmarketing.com/subscribe, and you'll get on my list immediately. Piece of cake. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Take care.